XRP, for some reason, got screwed again. They noticed that they would like to appeal. So in another 3 days, if they do appeal, we may actually drop below this support. So in between, if we do bounce, come back up to test 0.6, we now have some room. We can go back down to 0.46 if they do appeal. Say they don't file it. They don't go for the appeal for some reason. At that point, you're not going that lower. Rather, it should push the price back to the upside. Now, both the scenarios with proper resistance and support has to be studied. If the capital flow moved into gold while Bitcoin dropped with geopolitical scenarios, we need to now know if the capital is going to come back, which direction it is going to come back. Clarity needs to be there for Bitcoin, for the entire crypto market, and especially for XRP. So let's actually break everything down here. Welcome to the Scientific Investor family, where the normal retail guys get to learn how to become the next top 10% of this world. You're watching a lot of red in last 24 hours. That's how things work with all the crypto market. It kind of jumps here and there, but remember, the price action is still ranging. Bitcoin itself did not give up on that trend. You are still above the trend line, and if you follow the trend line, you will see one thing happening each and every time, which is you form a bottom, you retest it before you ride higher. You form a bottom, you retest it before you go up. So that's November 2022, then September, October 2023. So we saw these two local bottoms, and it really was choppy. It was not easy to ride those. Now what we are watching is that during those era, we watched the MACD cross to the upside. And while the MACD was trying to cross to the upside, this retest came in. This is true even at this point, because this was the bear market reversing with a falling wedge. Here we are trying to cross back to the upside in the upside, which is a cool area, which is the positive zone. So the current dip, can that be the next leg, the higher low formation? So the way you look at this is on a monthly chart. Bitcoin looks like this, which is a bull flag. Once the wave is in, you kind of see, okay, the 1 is over, the 2 is over, most likely you're going for the 3 in coming months. Now, can XRP participate in this is the huge question. Now, you're on a 3-day chart. We'll actually move it into a daily. And the idea which the chart conveys, not me, is clear. The daily close, which came in of October the 3rd, compare it with the price to volume. Increased volume on the 2nd pushed the price down massively. So volume was selling volume, the price followed it. However, on 3rd, someone is not panicking. Rather, they're buying. On 2nd, when the news came in, everyone in the market kind of reacted to it. The price dropped. But on 3rd, you had almost similar selling volume. But the price did not drop. Why? The amount of tokens being sold by someone is being bought by someone else. So most likely, it's the retail who are panicking and selling. And on the other end, it's the venture capitalists, it's the institutions, the corporates who are buying back into this. Why would they buy back? Why would we see something like this? That's the trouble. Now, say you are a macro guy, you are in this asset for a long run. Now, if you're not looking at a daily chart, you'll have to go back onto a weekly or a monthly chart. And you're still inside this range, which kind of follows Bitcoin. This is your flag, the bull flag in XRP. That's why I'm following Bitcoin here and saying if it does break to the downside, you should see XRP following it. The momentum side of the equation kind of allows it to do that. And if you do look at each and every big run up, you'll actually see multiple fake outs. Now, on the side of indicators, the price is still flirting with the moving averages. It's just below the monthly, it's just below the weekly. So now what you want to see is how can it reverse on the daily and get back above the moving average. If you do look at the daily chart of XRP, you can see the 0.5 range has been a support before, and right now at that support you're getting people coming in. You're getting the buying side of the equation, which is good, because when you do go back into the market, you see some assets are starting to attract capital. Little by little, not a huge, not a ton, but you see the volume. So when you compare the market cap with that volume, you can kind of take some out of the equation. So you go like that, you refine them based on the market cap and volume, because say you have $1 billion in market cap, then 100 million in liquidity or volume doesn't add up. You need more. Whereas you have say 250 million in your market cap and you have 100 million in liquidity, the 24-hour volume. That looks okay. Now watch for a breakout, follow the pattern, it will work. What you are doing here with the candlestick is looking at what the majority is doing. So if you don't have a majority, it's high risk. So that is one of the reasons why in the Scientific Investor family, we try to stay updated. We go through each and every asset which you have in your portfolio, break it down. Within a week, you get like 70 to 100 charts. And you are updated at every levels. This kind of gives you the ability to trade if you want to. And some of these exchanges, they're giving you a competition. If you are there starting just with $100, and if you can push that up, now you can win $1,000. It depends on your discipline, your patience, but if you want to give it a try, give it a try. I'll put the link in the description below if you want to join that. But remember, you can participate in it with minimum amount. You don't have to overexpose yourself to that idea, because when you come back into the market, all that you're trying to do is to understand what the majority is doing, and that is where last 2 daily closes add up. First, it showed you an inverted hammer in Bitcoin. The next one is kind of a spinning bottom here. So if you do see the price break above 61,500 in Bitcoin terms, that's a positive signal. It should go up. Now, yes, the question is the Bitcoin dominance falling? We want it to happen, because if the Bitcoin dominance is not falling while the Bitcoin is bouncing back up, alts are bleeding or they're not doing good. However, if this is what we are watching in the Bitcoin dominance, that's positive, net positive. You'll get more return in the altcoin market. So even XRP is trying to put the argument which I just put in, which is the volume to price action, which is good. We are at a support level, but now make sure you see this. This is the trend line. You need to break back above that, because the first trend line, the macro, you got rejected. So if you come back up to 0.555 and get rejected, that's not a decent equation. You are going to come back down to 0.44. Now, while we were at the top here, we argued 0.5 is welcoming us, 0.49 is welcoming us. If we break that, yeah, we go back lower. But right now we are holding on to that. That's good. That's cool. Don't get me wrong. XRP is the biggest asset for me as well. But we'll have to look at what the market is showing us. We'll have to take what it is. Take it as what it is. So now the market is going in that direction. We understand this. The macro market equation. That fits in very well. If that liquidity is entering, You want to see which direction that liquidity is going. Okay, last 10 days shows us it's not in gold, not much in gold. You go back, say, emerging markets, you take India. There's the banking sector of India. What do you see here? I mean, that's a 3-day chart. If you don't want that, go on a weekly. What do you see here? That's a weekly negative divergence. You go on a monthly. What do you see here? That's a monthly negative divergence being formed. Yeah, this month, all of a sudden, the lights just went off. So I had to take this from here again. Now, yeah, on a monthly, you're still watching this and the monthly has not closed yet. So you still need time to get a confirmation. But if the monthly closes below this equation, that is going to be bad for that market for sure. Now you go into multiple markets as you want, and you kind of see Dow Jones showing you that signal, which is inverted hammer on a monthly. Then you go on the Nasdaq, and it is also showing you inverted hammer. So a double top formation, most likely on a weekly, would be a signal for us to watch where the capital is flowing. When the liquidity is coming into the market, you want to see which direction that's going. In crypto market, if the liquidity is going into the altcoins, you observe this. You look for the Bitcoin dominance while Bitcoin is bouncing. If the dominance is going down, that means you have a ton of opportunities in front of you. If you want to get all the breakout calls, all the trades which we take, join the Scientific Investor family. Use the link in the description below. So guys, if you received value, smash that like button. I thank you each and every one of you who smashed that like button in the last video. We crossed 300 plus like, and I'm happy because it was staying below 300 for quite a while, and now we just went about 300. I'm happy for that. So if you can, smash that like button, and if you haven't done that, please do that for me. I'll meet you guys on the next video. Bye for now.